Namaskar. Welcome to another episode of Editorial. So, finally we have a ceasefire between India and Pakistan. A couple of interesting points. Let's get right into the show. Now, firstly, this was not supposed to be my topic for the day today. I had another editorial which I shot and it's edited and it's kept ready and all that. That was about the IMF loan to Pakistan. But then, of course, that's irrelevant now. Then I will tell you why that is irrelevant now. And I'm kind of shooting this editorial almost live. So, pardon me if there are some errors and some slip of tongue and all of that. So, I hope you will pardon me. Now, this ceasefire that has been decided by India and Pakistan, the first thing that strikes odd is that it was not the Prime Minister of India who tweeted or who came in or who said or who made a statement. Nothing. Neither was it the Prime Minister of Pakistan. It was the President of United States who said that we mediated and India and Pakistan now are going to kind of agree to ceasefire. President of United States of America, Mr. Donald Trump. So he decided, he said first. After that, MEA India had a 30 seconds, 1 minute to 2 minute press conference. So that was the story. American president says first, then Ministry of External Affairs, not Minister of External Affairs, Ministry of External Affairs. Now, to my mind, I find this very strange because I don't know if in the history of this country or possibly the world, I've seen any instance where a third party, a completely third country has announced ceasefire between two countries, two warring countries, saying that, I was there and I kind of got everything patched up. So, first question. You see, the second thing that of course, after that, the MEA said that the Pakistani Director General of Military Operations approached the Indian Director General of Military Operations and asked for a ceasefire, and then we agreed for a ceasefire. And the next meeting is going to happen at 12 o'clock on 12th of May. So that's kind of the next date decided for the negotiations. But the fact remains that this came, like I said, after what Donald Trump said. So this is point number one. I thought it was strange. Point number two. You see, if you remember, there was a statement from the Defense Minister of Pakistan who said that, listen, you know what, if India stops with this or if India doesn't do anything else, we will stop. We are okay to wrap it up. That is what he said. The words he used, to wrap it up. That is what he said. And our National Security Advisor, Mr. Ajit Doval, he also said that, listen, you know what, we got what we wanted, now we don't want to do this. This was almost on the 8th or 9th of May when this all started off. So it didn't kind of look as if it was escalating, and then there was drones and there was bombs and there were shelling and all of that happened. But initially itself, they were kind of they had kind of said that this is done and it's all over. Point number two. That is what I found very surprising, when two very senior people in the warring countries say that, now our job is done, we don't want to do any further. That other guys also say that, no, our job is done. If they don't do anything, we also don't want to do anything further. And then the escalation happens. Okay. Point number two. Point number three. The topic I was actually going to talk to you about, the International Monetary Fund. You see, on the 6th of May, there was a report that the United Nations Security Council met. The United Nations Security Council met and they lambasted Pakistan. Pakistan, mind you, is part of the United Nations Security Council. They are not a permanent member, but they are part of the 10 temporary members. They were part of it. They lambasted Pakistan, saying that, yeah, Lashkar-e-Taiba, how do you prove that Lashkar-e-Taiba was not part of the Pahalgam attack? This was news all over. 6th of May. 7th of May, we attacked. 9th of May, A lot of these same members like China, members like United States of America, members like UK, these same members like France, part of UNSC, that is United Nations Security Council, were also part of International Monetary Fund. On the 9th, they handed over 1 billion loan to Pakistan. Said, okay, take it. This was yesterday that they handed over 1 billion loan to Pakistan. Today, the ceasefire was announced. Don't you find it strange? UNSC members blast 7th, blast Pakistan, saying that, yeah, Lashkar-e-Taiba, it's all operating from your land. And 9th, they give 1 billion loan to Pakistan. My question today actually in the editorial was that why would they give 1 billion? Well, very well knowing that Pakistan may use it against India. Pakistan may use it for war, which is not in the International Monetary Fund charter where they give money for war. Ja yaar, baaju wale country pe bomb kara, ye le paise. It doesn't happen that way. So then, how could IMF give this kind of money to Pakistan? Did IMF know that Pakistan will call for a ceasefire the next day? The last question I want to leave you with. 7th of May, we attacked Pakistan. It was in response to 22nd April attack on us by their sponsored insurgents, their sponsored terrorists. After all of this, 7th till date, today is the 10th. 7th to 10th, after all the attacks and bombing and drone and everything, what strategic benefit did India get? Can India today sit here and say that, okay, from now on there will be no insurgency from Pakistan? Can we say that? Can we sit here and say that starting today, Pakistan will not look at Kashmir, not talk Kashmir? Can we say that? Can we say that at least we have avenged those 26 people who died, our people who died, innocent young men who were shot in front of their wives and children? No, because those terrorists are not caught, like I told you. Those 4 terrorists are not caught. So what's strategic advantage? If you look at it from a different perspective, if you look at it from a political advantage, then possibly things are different. Something had to come out of all this, right? What I'm not understanding is what has come out of all this. That's the thought I will end this editorial with, and I will leave you with this thought. I really would like to know your views on this. Please write down in the comment box below and let me know what your views are. And that said, let me also make it very clear, I always advocate non-violence. And I am a person who loves peace. So while I'm absolutely happy, very happy, very happy about the fact, I don't know who to thank. Should I thank the President of United States for this ceasefire? Should I thank the Prime Minister of India for this ceasefire? Or I don't know who to thank, because really, I mean, who bought about this? I don't know. But the fact is, whoever bought about it, peace is always good. Thank you. Till I see you next time. That's tomorrow at 10, or rather day after tomorrow at 10. Namaskar.